close member of this show. A friend or say Ronaldo or who Ronaldo ye na so Ronaldo asemo de yempase can be brisa because under normal circumstance ya say Ronaldo say ko aye adwuma ne de awie eko. I don't think as I saw be catch ya say afena Ronaldo achieve bibi obomu ansane ya gene greatness na tum me catch na wo shinra those Ronaldo guys no so run home when was uncle Joseph move us me di Joseph chi Ronaldo mo na Saudi Arabia hono and he's worried for the fact say Ronaldo ehunu so right now ontumi nya the sort of Ronaldo anu no na me ka say no yawo German nko not everybody would accept. Two, obiani hono so ye massive fan abajia tumu se bajia tumu ene de Ronaldo sign Messi ho.
Yes.
E kwa be su ne besi. The same thing ten no Ronaldo fans no nso so no. Entimi ngin tumu da. Se Messi e better sin Ronaldo. But on the score of the game, me catch her how she say, and she say Ronaldo no, e drew the bia. Utimi edi boys no eba game no mubi. Yo, there's one thing about football I not to the bia. Ye entire can't want some little brisa. Wouldn't say I not fans I do boy chi spectators near day administrators coaches match referee boy by prrrr. Yo the show game. Yo the show game. But equally football so award there all should you free nipa ho. What do you know pay?
Yeah.
Football so all the all should you free ya ho. And you kwan the biane should be a free game. We always expect a lot, but the game also expect a lot from us. Right now, the game expect a lot from Ronaldo. But then Ronaldo beat me offer right now. And nothing like honorably. I don't want me a pushing who they sing chai. But I'm sure some Martinez in 2 minutes edgemano.
David.
Yeah, I doubt. Martinez
na me tie na em say Dimitar Berbatov na no say players who drew Ronaldo mo level no. Say we coach now your selection. Now for say won here no our first level man. You must underline do go to player no. Na chine mu say mema e win tina mema won start wo kan wia won wie wo kan wia no obusan say odwen ho se na na say osusu sen no say tie di onu Ronaldo no besan catch ro I was so the flower say man because the why the ama game no and answer na modern bana aton no ho no also this I respect e man ntie o no coach na juma so e difficult on reply a coach na the buy or post match. Says also pe go there. You need the greatest goal scorer in football history. In free game no mo abra also pe go. Mo sana sabi nyansan bi anim. Mo Martinez no man so nyame na mekan.
But me bu be kire awoshi. Sa ben me bu so bi so sa fa Jordan ho. Me ka kire Ronaldo akwakoye sa boa na o sa de okoye ase no. What was that one? You didn't say. Or Sadia or Quayasi?
Aye, some trophy.
A sun trophy.
Anoma, Ujana, or just study over fun.
San Martinez, okay. Open goes. The real thing in a visa ball by and also goes to the so we found on our own father. Martinez is over found from Musu. Musu in a day, not in Musu figuratively. But me the baba sha because Ronaldo Omoa, he doesn't offer speed. He doesn't offer sharpness. He doesn't connect to the rhythm of the members of the squad. Members in no rhythm biom. And not see a Bruno Gina Chipe, you know. One of the games. I mean, pass my comparison of Messi Bah, so I just want to leave it like that. But I saw Usman Dembele say all running behind Idrissa Gana Guy. Idrissa boss position bay.
So on a ball 6 a manko.
And a Dembele ball position bay.
On a ball 10.
The catch room maybe say football by junction me no a shia pa omumienu nyina so aduom ho abro sa junction no because it has to collide. The DM and the number 10. Yeah, Omashia, you think of Messi, you think of Casemiro. They have always been meeting. So, and Sekaya should share. Bibu game them at this point to Panama. I think Ronaldo has to give us that sharpness, that connection with Bruno, but it doesn't happen. But over there in every team, according to Martinez, do a fan for Musu, and I just idea. I'm asking Portugal. Me bagana game no so. We share game no me draw 2 near 5 no the 2 ho. And him number 1 they say. Coach we say no enima de say o to ado. A factual. Akwami you know so ye prepare the game no. That is principal preparation. And ye wura match no. Na ni man prepare no e bia anto. Na the fofresi. Still you need to decode the AC no and come out with a solution. Coach we so our head so to ado. But omumi enu nyina concept is the same thing, defensive ideas. But defensive idea no we no about the knowledge say on opponent no na admit it. The love for Kamaldeen Suleiman not chere me say why not just message deep number 2 speed because ohu Kamal as money sad profile Kamal say on profile Kamal as a winger. But Kamal be disappointing because Mane is a natural finisher. When you want to play behind the striker, it means adie bi e be free out of form no e ye wodia do ye hwehwema de no on paper ni sakwa on paper sakwa because I remember bi bi aye wonsa. Kamal you play close to the box, it means chances are also closer to you. How efficient, how prolific is Kamal?
Run to me
in a team that sits very deep, in a team that doesn't enjoy possession, in a team that doesn't boast of too many technical players, in a team that dwells on speed and directness. It means say chances any 2 you finish it 2 no they are called protected no. But one of our chances will go to the slowest attacker we have on the side. The slowest, you heard it. The other attacker is the poorest finisher. Put the 2 pictures together. Bako in transition was slow pa. The whole hand so nim nyansa this go. Put the 2 conversations together and tell me where your goal is coming from. And I'll tell you why the last 2 games, will go in the free enemy midfielders and all the Diabana. The last 2 games, goes in a pay. Shadrach Imami was a goal now, 2 attackers in a coach in the bomb, 4-4-1-1. 1 no Gina with Nim Sabinyansa and Disha go. The only dino or Nim Yansano or Nimrika no catch 1-1. And it's a one of the cannons so deep with Jiraso near Bulina and Nabonata from thereby breaking the attack. Catch one so dim recover conwa. But is that Rahim selling starting, or is it Peter Miduaka? Ubahumrika, Ubahu, we. But Waka Bobo to actually. Our last 2 games, we've had 2 goals. Hold it here. Uncle Finfion.
Center circle in Chimwa. Maybe almost started the attack in the free.
Now talking to only this picture, Jordan is our striker. Baby, I hold the enemy money by the drew on my video. Now, according to this picture, Jordan is the leader, the focal point of our team. Now play on. So watch Jordan's movement. Watch Jordan's movement. He is getting out of the picture. Now hold it here. Where's Jordan?
On my box more. So Nanka initial or per ball see a montunimu.
He couldn't match the speed of the ball holder. The ball holder wants us to go, and Jordan is out. Jordan's job is to drag the center back and to free the ball holder. Center back 4 and 5 for 4. No, to the bina a pass ball from center. Oh, Rania 4 and 5 for no so.
Do it.
Midfield and on to block on person on center back no. On check his idea no. Yeah, pass ball free center. Now attack cannot duplicate the Tremor defenders no so or block. Or Musa said the defender may access to the ball or keeper no. Jordan's job on Konechi hold the idea now unprepared and Rasus to go no and to one more on Konechi. Watch Jordan. Only defender the job. Jordan's job is to occupy this guy. To 2 the job na so occupy the sama guy na play line on obama guy na play on force of guy na corner guy ni biemu sa on to create that space but Jordan will move out of the picture because of the pace in an ball holder na dey ba no Esa Jordan free hono be ko ni ma boy ni be sene de ko now thinking of that speed watch the speed of our goal yesterday
Semenyo wanyina sokra
me sit your friend transitional speed yeah city deep chances in time man tia wanna let's go what's the fama me wo me na say na me nya 1-2 oh yeah 1-2 na a day
run to me.
So he couldn't match Niama's speed or the carry ball. No? Then he had to move. Oh, sorry, we were free. Now let me go back to where we were.
So, Enoni.
Watch the speed. We are thinking of seconds. Watch this.
Yirenkyi.
Yes.
Semenyo. Quick.
Look at how we engage the box. How many players are here?
4.
And 4, look at their positions. Both in the 6 and in the 12.
Yeah.
18 here. Lani 80 6 occupation I wanna go to buy but ka to akire so a still kwabana do kwabana twen akire that box engagement but when the ball is with Jordan he doesn't move with that speed that team speed you want your attacker to move so from this place to where the goal was scored it's about 5 seconds near you can't recover your defense untumi recover we will not give you time to settle watch here 3 strikers in our box no hwede ogina akini no hwede ayi nsa watch the movement
any rebound be I'll be
yeah watch how they engage the spots Steve Kasembi our hakra
the first post the second post and middle
more a purely technical me say Gary nye photo nkwa no twa he's learning the game Prince Edu Kwabena be stay occupy 18 no to wait for the second ball na ba kwa fa ni po na kwa fa the other end no we want that speed
Run to me
whenever we have the ball whenever we have to go on that same speed level. And you know, me share coach way style of play no. And imagine call Angola 2010 year style of play no.
Milovan Diano.
Milovan Rajevac.
See, unya one na.
You re Tetelestai. Okay, strikers are you so.
Samojan.
Upokwa
kojo asamwa.
Upokwa juma.
Suma born and one no.
Upokwa juma na no oboase no. Ne ho dene or you quick. Enti yaw watch this ball ahano Thomas eja ball no mo 2 ma men san fa Kamal Dim raha fa Kamal Dim be she be Thomas wono oba say situation we yama yi and for best chance in yakora da bia yeka o the chance we ma Kamal Dim ba bia Thomas gina no first of all hwese no si to ne bo ase first of all said we see two was a picky obi ode bo na de manu na ma men san fa nko box no oni san ton Semenyo to ampa ho ha
we aya say in can call
ono na frɛ for ball no
yeah
we hwɛ ball no Semenyo na frɛ ball no etimi na me de say Thomas e feeding because e kwa the bread do kwabena na say yakata Semenyo fans and Semenyo na akwa be complaining Semenyo called for the ball watch it but o ko to ampa ho and o ka to watch Semenyo o say Semenyo na pick the best space yeah. Of 2 pound
okay connection
but Shabress is for Yankopon this moment was for Yirenkyi Shadrack and Famen call last 4 years edition na call you know when Inaki 2 pound the day you never can born it too the first person he targeted no pano was Inaki Baba Raman a far born the same movement we have here the same movement we have here the pattern is very similar so 2022 the no honma or the ma obehu Baba Raman efa soro ho ene Nike LED say
na game there is a phone na
I think Portugal
okay
okay it has to it has to be this Kudus na the buy no nyewe ya nyewe na Nike 2 pound
guys ba ku bi I kwani say no baby a Korea na review but so ya wo ho de be ba so don't worry
yo similar situation ho no then the day you ho no Nike 2 ho na we Semenyo ho I'm saying no your chance na ko but na Calib's energy a call is for the young microphone be no kind of system player. I have seen Ghana as a nation. We don't lose the essence of our midfield, apart from Nancy and Asadi and Kokakra. But we've had the still sort of midfielders over the course of time. You can't say about dominating games, you dominate pa, you me ball. But Nancy, you know, and Konasa, in South Korea, South Korea. And today they didn't share a Kudus and a Sheguno. Who was the target for this ball?
Yirenkyi. On connection. And Kudus can't.
The same thing. And I Semenyo Freya one your connection. Hey, Yirenkyi. Kwaku. So back to the game itself. Adiama show coach we who pa ne say so far backline we say there I should recommend my lineup no backline we there yaw eno na ebeko the next game no I think Ajete Jerome Poku Sinaya and Gideon Mensa and ebeko the next game no there's something about this backline a coach no pay say probably MPBO say there's something about this backline a coach in the paper. Yeah, or compared to other members of the centre backs, you know. I just anyway, no Jerome, no, and more the best balance.
Yeah,
balance as in calmness and aggression. Calmness and aggression. I'm not talking of confidence or nervousness or whatever, but I just know in his day, training grounds or hard attackers, you know, the coaches I've seen say. We aggressive or to me a shoulder to shoulder ni bipa ajete what they want him to do let's say be more confident but confidence in training you bet me a career system you know who Rafael the so onkwa na okoye adwuma no you need to be yourself so a honey ajete but talking of Jerome a try for na start about here Rose okay
yeah mekai
the same back line oh you 5 for no dey o dizigi kan ho a omo an about here Rose. Talking about two-man midfield, no, yeah. The imagination so they say coach no able to Thomas Partey beba. On the caliber me no, and as I say no, on the ball the double pivot 1 and 2 no.
Against England no.
Sana me no.
Okay.
Thomas Bar on the caliber the ball. It will surprise me a lot, yeah, to see something very different. My free Thomas and the caliber no. Nyam watch na no say na yanko board no so no. I have a lot of data from
Black Stars said this week was seen next week.
Yes. Now when so no me de bema Isahaku and Semenyo.
Yeah. Now when about 10.
Now on say team na 10 na dey me twa 10 num. But you no second striker kind of.
Brandon Asante na me start my
Thomas Mebo nyina Jordan echi. Oh say that's part the maka no Jordan also.
The interview me be sound say sorry to cut you but me feel say very important.
Na person treat me be Jordan ho ntimi referee crack kai me.
Okay. The interview me be say na say Brandon Modi no game na ye bon say anka Panama she di country go a yentimi nya come back. And asan ki yentimi restore parity. Meaning said they make an what man say
so on
you keep it clean sheet and one call ya and ma was do baby so we are second half especially not Panama for no crab bone a journey nim to say the normal they may first half no and my go ni buy so England be no munya enra ka first half and we were doomed there was no way I'll bet me at walker so see ko England near New Zealand Arsenal snap preko and ye she goes we then he be defend there. So be it. Meaning so one main there.
Number one,
Jordan.
Yeah, and until I'm ever say you share problem with. The problem is that your coach actually say up the two-man method concept on P3. Train them 50 defensive idea bia. They stay on the ball. When you two you can also be more direct because when you two wingers and you two strikers. And to a say two there obako. Yeah, so go for two-man method that none of the positions in a fit new amount. But what I say? Or cover two-man midfielder. None of pivot 1 and 2 don't fit in new amount. And our call wins also swa. Or call wins also swa. Do you really think say walk up our she? looking at season Isahaku boy Niama injury lay off our Koya World Cup ya fen oba yaw going into the England game no with baby Isahaku bobo baby Niama bobo all of that put together over far Niama ahead of Isahaku all right me the flanks and be England for boys too no Isahaku and Niama Semenyo omienu na be do be fa na me de Thomas aka caliber who finfin say pattern America na top no me more 10 bia enti niama de obekọ
so top no beka
2 me here Jordan of field no so not for sa niama na make kan ye no de me pet de Jordan he has to improve his speed
so for them
for leadership your team is very young do Semenyo is not that guy Semenyo is not that guy he's not that guy who can really say everybody follow me only say Semenyo cry no Kudus to the game where you feel Kudus presence and say Semenyo.
Yeah.
Semenyo.
Game winner.
Semenyo see form. Look, so me top 2 the me the speed in Nuntia Jordan and Famino, me the Thomas Rabbit Jordan Echi. But for Jordan leadership really figure the yaw. Me mean you free team. Except me in Jai Soka. The man who offer the game no. Obia who's on Jabos on a man we've seen
it was saying slow game maybe way.
At some point no back by 17 year in every because captain stood no ni modu
ya lose ya
World Cup ni modu I get this what can say be wa na me de o say hwe yo born ehu me dey be am kase me tro say ade bia esi o Sunday special mu no esi true to the World Cup stage Sunday special en checha babe am obi enidi the ocha babe na tem
I know the.
Na to kokura na to so kwa o man ya bi am minutes so na but the level keeps changing. Share Jordan, I'm telling you, ni figure no more do or field in so. And he has a way of communicating to the other guys. 10% a flyer against England. Oh no, he's a big boy. You need him.
So the simple things in my
simple thing will come. I think on one.
You can win. Yako Saravika 2010. Stephen Appiah was the leader, captain, not bench.
Na squad nanyini na squad we anyini
is missing a very valid point.
Na squad we na squad near matured we mu no aya frefra ya squad ya frefra mo
and Obiana against Jordan qualities.
Yes, of course.
He's the most experienced amongst young boys.
But you try to say team ya frefra mo.
So what we leader no? By example. So what do you say be Semenyo musunya bo no mu gina so e. Obetimi aka.
Ya o do okay minim sagana ni bia no be giachinya. But I'm telling you, Sir John.
And what's our breaking yai? I do quick. Boys, no 1 2 pa 1.
Yo, what do you check? Boys, I know attacking. America phone go. That yeah, still.
One key area. Oh, me say what can I agree with you, Maka? Sir Jordan, he's very important to the Blaster setup because
no 2 ways about it.
Goal involvement I will qualify naturally. But Oka said Jordan, idea it has been part of the profile. And we're this in 34. At that moment, don't even say BBS. He has been programmed to play that way. And to tell you so best son within 5 days or 4 days to the next game, intimate. But rather I think say it is also a blessing if Oko bench na names here okay ebwa because your attack in the Ekutano. You can compare it to any of the elite attacks in the world in terms of almost speed. Anyhow mobile they are. Your team are endowed with so much quality. So when you're a very solid defensive partner, ball no once there, then you need attacker, swift. I'll bet my interchange position. Because maybe I go by. Brandon was or the game no call far to the left.
Yirenkyi can call defensive duties.
Or
bully midfielder.
Sure.
Or Gino Jama Semenyo.
Yes.
Semenyo down one.
One control ball.
If you cast the ball for ball the cast ball FO. And Semenyo by caliber yelling say
I'm a pim.
That is true.
Sibone ever for one. And caliber is but you didn't say because Sibo fire.
Kebesan say
slow. When fire.
It's about the mentality, maturity. New has got nothing to do with age.
If you are good enough,
you are old. The time on the substitution board on the chest on ebem. Never boy and never the confidence. You are a coach. Speak to me. Brandon e bem no obeka so abo Black Stars
no energy no the far line
no be dey wo ho
you so line full
and then no ahwe born here 50-50 I was like Brandon America ko betimi akwaja the opponent no guy ne be so be slide so timi twa wo boba na ase dey anu anu no Odru box when composure one hour what you are walking. It's a now about fine. I will say the end call Cabani and da Jikumone. One you could see. What is Anka Jordan? So maybe
a center back.
No one is against Jordan. Fantastic. Only to make it up on now. But I say we are the SRO. And now say highlight by Kubo on ma on it Semenyo ball. War pass be. It was either of the boss Semenyo through on goal. And that's what they fought the opponent in Chamama Semenyo Kwakofa.
Yeah, nice combo. Yeah, nice combo. But output number. England
ne dear bra. We madu ka mona buke osaka ba a problem.
No.
Konsa moi magay and the free bench
by. We mu krano. Le omo show weakness be break Croatia for no. Me show many aje
ko mo show no mate.
Me so many chances.
Catch her say. Me de me so near Panama. Some me come from last week.
On me a chance.
The catch was saying England and Croatia giving me so because you know me boss our Premier League ball. But say Americano, say nipa no set off no one for ball na manwa.
Essay.
And why require Amadu Kefa swing up penalty my England.
Yeah, we are
Hurricane would drop it back deep.
No, so if attacking in speed. France attack speed. Also Spain a little they like me Nico speed me for it by. Attacking will be at the speed. Because also there. But he has something very different the game also require. He has something very different the game also needs. He attack na ya frefra. So who will be a waka more or present your identity or no more kasa in a way it works a lot on the field when you have somebody or you come head or field so who play a crab bit me bo fu kokabia chere referee bit me akano na camera capture my that aspect of the micro detail of the
game game now new
run to me
your problem I know the man kana me boa mesa
yes yeah
you see 2019 AFCON the last one of qualifier na against Ethiopia e wa Addis Ababa o mekai efikitu na don say ko the team na Wednesday na match na Sunday on the day na am say Ayew for your meeting be or Ethiopia also the then president and Ronaldo Kokufaro day before the game Ebesra boys no Adiching and Jordan shares out 2 goals. Go back and check Ghana Ethiopia 2019 last round of qualifier to AFCON. Me say ball or balls are done. So sometimes you do a beer and then 1 and you 2. 2014 against Germany. Similar, not born you 2-2. Your last round of counter was raw. As a more journey, you want to be in Canina. Maybe be on the Bekuakuno or Babeka. Yes, and say, born unimbo. You by may be away. Until they respect amount. It drew when it was so Jim. As simple as ABC.
Yao, my auntie wa oni pa kobichi. Blog or tissue.
Kobichi. Oye Juma. Nyam shano because you be akwa ne benya kuma pasa.
Yes.
Mana so krumano.
Of course.
So be am me catch.
Yeah. Before the game, during the game, and the afterthought, 3 different things altogether. But one thing remains, and then I made can sound about before, during, and after. Say, you can only be hopeful about this Black Stars team, but manage your expectations. You can only be hopeful. It means a man for na born a boy and no friend about England and common for. You can only be hopeful, but manage your expectations. The intent I this uncommon and a factor in before, during, and after. Before the game, yeah, ne per dear Coach Carlos Queiroz in terms of the starting lineup. When any coach is going into a game like that, when you one friendly game about at the competitive level, he could choose in 2 ways. 1, maintain team audio ball Wales friendly match no adjusting it to heavy. Then number 2, you will play on the emotional attachment the mechanic and run as the Bear Foundation said the Bear team no go into the game. If nothing really works for them, the passion and your emotional attachment towards the fans in our stadium, they will play well. The bedrock of every single nation that has come to this World Cup is to wear the crest of the nation on their heart. It coach bia or bypass Sadi and Biano. Ebasa me question ability to coach the team. It Carlos Queiroz after the game. Also, we needed to make sacrifices. We needed to suffer together. You are playing for a set of people. You need to come together and suffer for them. So before the game, these 2 key things Nana may expect it. I think the first one was already done. The first one was already done because videos are not me players in equal training or mobile sensed only one thing, say the emotional attachment to the Ghanaian fans and the Ghanaian community and the whole nation as a whole